Hello, my name is Sarah Chamberlain, and I'm part of the Osher at Dartmouth office staff. Welcome to part 3 of our video tutorial series on accessing your online course folder. This series is designed to make that process much easier and simple to understand for class participants. However, if I start to use terms or references that prove confusing to you or are unfamiliar to you, you may want to check out one of our earlier sessions in this series, which are all available on our website as well as our YouTube channel. In our last session, I showed you how to open the email you'll receive from the office, which provides you with the link to your course folder. In that video, I talked about the fact that since you'll most likely wish to return to your course folder more than once, you should either save the original email message from the office or save your folder as a bookmark or favorite in your browser. So in this session, I'm going to show you exactly how you can go about saving your course folder as a bookmark. It's called creating a bookmark because, as you would in a book, you are essentially placing a marker on the page you wish to return to in the future, in this case a web page. This will eliminate the need for you to search for the welcome email from the office whenever you want to visit your course folder. Instead, one single click on a bookmarked website allows you to return to that site whenever you wish. So I am going to show you 3 of the web browsers that people most often utilize and how you can create a bookmark in each of them. The first will be Google Chrome, and Google Chrome is indicated by the icon you see here on the screen. We will then go to Safari, again indicated by the icon you see on this screen. Safari, I should note, tends to be found most often on Macintosh computers and laptops. And the third browser we will discuss is Mozilla Firefox. So let's begin. I'm going to go to Chrome, which I already have open on my computer. I'm just going to the email that I used for these tutorial sessions provided me with a link to a class that was concluded in our spring term, A Sense of Place. As in session 2, I am simply going to copy this address. I'm going to open a new tab in Chrome, and I'm going to paste that address. And I'm hitting my enter or return button in order to visit the page. So now that I'm at my course folder page, I can begin to create that bookmark that we need. And in Google Chrome, you usually will find a bookmark toolbar near the top of the screen, and in this case you can see mine right up here just below my address bar. If you don't see the bookmark bar, you can go to the menu at the top of your screen, click View, and select the Always Show Bookmarks bar. You just have to make sure a little check mark appears here. One single click will create that check mark. Another single click will remove that check mark. So I can basically tell it not to hide that bookmark bar or to show that bookmark bar. To save my course folder page as a bookmark, I need to locate the bookmark star at the right side of my browser's address bar. And that's right here on my screen. If I click that once, a little pop-up window appears. Just make sure that your folder selection right down here shows bookmarks bar, and then I can click done. If another option shows up, you're welcome to locate this bookmark in any other place that you wish. For quick purposes, if I want to find something very quickly, I tend to like it at the top of my screen, right on my bookmarks bar. That's why I'm recommending that you include it in the bookmarks bar. So now I'm going to click done, and you can now see that I have a bookmark right here. So if I were to leave this page altogether, just by closing that window out, you can still see that that button's available right here in my email account, which is what's right open here. There we are. So now we're going to proceed on to Safari. So I am going to simply minimize this window, and I'm going to find my Safari icon. I'm going to click it once to open it. And once again, we need to first visit the page we wish to bookmark. So I'm pasting in our website address, and I'm hitting enter to visit it. And here we are once again at our course folder. And so this time, we are once again creating a bookmark, but Safari can be a little bit confusing when it comes to bookmarks because while you are saving the page as a bookmark, it is stored in your favorites folder. You'll usually see your favorites bar near the top of your screen, just below your address bar again, and on my screen it appears right here. Just look at the upper left corner of your Safari window. If you see this little book icon, that means that your bookmarks bar is showing up. If you don't see that, you can go to the menu at the top of your screen, click View, then select Show Favorites bar. In this case, it says Hide Favorites bar because my favorites bar is already appearing, so I would have to tell it to hide. It disappears, and to show it, there we go once again. As you can see, because we're at our course folder page, to save a bookmark, I can just go up to the top of my screen and select Bookmarks, which is this file option right here. It opens a menu. I select the Add Bookmark option from the list right down here, and a little pop-up window appears. And as in Chrome, I can tell it to locate this favorite button in a new place under my News folder, Popular, Bookmarks menu. I like to leave it on that favorites bar right up here at the top of the screen. So I'm just going to tell it to add it to that. And it adds it as the first button on our favorites bar. So, for example, if I were to go to Google, and if this is what I saw when I started my screen, just a single click of that new favorite button brings me right back to my course folder. So you can go back and forth and you always have that button available to return. And now that we have covered Safari, I'm going to close out of Safari and we're going to go to Mozilla Firefox. And once again, we have to visit our course folder. So here we are. And in Mozilla, once again, we save a page by creating a bookmark. Your bookmarks toolbar should appear just below your address bar. If you don't see it, go to the top of your screen, select View, go to the Toolbars selections, and just place a check mark next to Bookmarks toolbar. Since mine is already checked, if I click it once, it unchecks it. And if I click it one more time, it reappears. So I find in Firefox, I find the star icon that's up near the address bar in the Google search window. So clicking once on that little star creates a little blue dot. It's automatically saved the bookmark, but you can see that it didn't appear in my bookmarks bar, and I want to change that. So while I'm still on the page, I'm going to click that blue star one more time, and it's going to allow me to edit the bookmark I created. It defaulted to my unsorted bookmarks folder. So by editing it, we can make this actually appear in my bookmarks menu or toolbar. The toolbar is what I want. So I'm going to select the toolbar and click Done. And now my button appears right up here. So just to show you what happens, I'm going to go to a different page altogether. I'm at the Google search page. And once again, simply clicking that button once takes me right back to my course folder. So that's how you create bookmarks in your web browser. You can create bookmarks for any page that you like to visit frequently, or if you have trouble remembering a specific web address. Course folder addresses tend to be very long and complicated, and making a bookmark in this way can make the process of returning to your course folder so much simpler. So that's it. I hope this session provided you with some useful information. Don't forget, if you have any comments or suggestions, please contact the Osher at Dartmouth office. And join me for the next session in our tutorial series as we begin to explore the easy process of working in your course folder. And I'll see you then.